$359 $, who was side boy, $, figured out a way to make these dollars mine. Picked up 2 from Dallas, 1 from Phoenix, 2 from the Bay. Got them signs, sure the money get paid. That's why I'm trying to harm me, stick with the blade.
What is good, y'all? No formal pre-gym intro today. Kind of just getting right into it. We are on the shoulder press machine today. Full stack plus 20 pounds for 8. I'm gonna try to run that. See how that goes. But yeah, back in the cobble gym today. I'm gonna try a couple new things, and I'm gonna try a new lat pull down machine instead of the one that I normally do where it's plate loaded. I want to try this Nautilus Nitro, I think that's what it's called. Like a same type of like sagittal plane type thing, I think. But really focusing on keeping that elbow in front and driving towards the hip. Focus there. But we're gonna set this up, see how it goes. I was good. Moving on to now, like side supported single arm lateral raise. See how that goes? On to single arm wall supported lateral raise. Onto a newer movement for me, Kelso shrugs. You're gonna see what they're like. I do them on a T-bar. I feel like you could do a Kelso shrug on really any row machine though. You just take out the row part and just do the shrug. And it isolates, biases, whatever you want to say, like your more middle, back, your traps. And that's what I use it for. I do 2 other back exercises after this, like a low row and a pull over, pull down type thing. And this is just another way for me to hit my back differently without causing like a bunch of fatigue in the same area, if that makes sense. Anywho, I like it. I'm sure how they're like, you guys can watch. Moving on to our low row. Again, like low, kind of like spinal erectors, rhomboids, low lats type thing. Really like it. Almost full stack here for 8. See what happens. That felt good. I dropped the weight, do 15 to failure. And onto a new movement. Onto the Nautilus Nitro lat pull down machine, single arm. Warming up feels really nice. I'm gonna try and do this for 8. First time doing this, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna get, but we're gonna try and get for 8. Let's run it. A little bit of a pump check. About to get the intra workout rolling here. On to pec deck. The back pump looking real juicy. We took some got some intra workout. It's just Gatorade. Normally I don't do that, but today I had one meal before the gym, so I'm kind of having like a second one in the gym with the intra workout and then a protein shake right after the workout. So, anywho, on the pec deck, I think I might be on the record stating on this channel before that I think like pressing movements for chest are just better. Like if you're really trying to grow your chest, you should do presses, and I still stand by that. The only reason I'm doing a pec deck now is I just kind of want to maintain my chest, and if I did a press, I think a press is like very like central nervous system taxing to where a fly isn't. So doing the pec deck, got a full stack and a 10 on. I'm gonna try and rip it for around 8. We're gonna see how that goes. Onto tricep push downs. So right now I'm kind of biasing like shoulders and back by just training them at the beginning of my workout and kind of doing more stuff for them. Right now chest and arms from the upper day are kind of getting a back seat, and then once I'm 6 weeks out from beginning a prep, so 6 weeks out from December, so middle of October I'm gonna switch and start prioritizing arms more. So I'll train arms first, and I'll start doing like not more isolation movement for arms, but I'm gonna like switch my lat pull down to probably like an underhand pull down, hit biceps more, do like a bicep curl, do dips again, keep tricep extensions. Yeah, we're gonna move this weight for 8 and see how it goes. Side try, how's that looking? Triceps have never been my strong suit, but they're getting better. They get better over time, just like anything else. They just get, like, I feel like their potential peak is kind of just lower than everything. But hey, do what we can, right? Onto the curl machine. I like this machine. Is it the most optimal? No, I think for biceps, the most optimal thing you could do is like anything, like an inclined dumbbell curl. The other one I do on my other upper day is like the best thing you can do. This is still good. Again, your biceps are gonna get bigger regardless, as long as you get stronger at a movement over time in like a certain rep range, like a 5 to 20 rep range, you know what I mean? And just a different variation. The other one I was doing at this gym, it was the cable curl, and I just ended up putting so much weight on that. I was starting to get shin splints in my forearms. So I switched to this and it feels good. Good squeeze on this, a decent stretch. But I like it. We're gonna run in here for set 8. Alright, so basically that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Good little upper lift. Couple different new things, and I think I'm liking it. And I think with this training split, it's actually taking me like six weeks or so. I'm trying to avoid saying 6. It's taking me 6 weeks or so to like get used to the split, find the exercises I like, find the order for the exercises that I like, the weight that I like, just to get used to it a little bit. If you guys want a comparison, like full body versus upper lower, I think that is not a good question to ask. I still think full body is an amazing split, full body every other day. And I don't think one split's better than the other. I think it just depends via the person. If I had to coach, if I had to like instruct someone that was new, I would tell them to start with full body, kind of like Jordan Peters does. I think in terms of not being over fatigued and progressing and chasing the weight and getting stronger within a certain rep range, I think full body is the best for that, hands down. But if you need specialization, let's just say your legs are bigger than your upper body's bigger than your legs, or you want to focus on something certain in your upper body or your legs, that's when I think upper lower or like a push-pull leg for some people comes into perspective. I don't think I'm ever gonna do push-pull legs again. I say that now, but I just think probably for the rest of my training career, I'm gonna cycle between full body and upper lower. Full body also, I feel like for me, when I'm halfway through prep, full body every other day, because I'm not gonna grow when I'm halfway through prep. It's kind of just about maintaining the muscle and not being fatigued. I might switch back to full body every other day. Because I'm not gonna specialize in anything, I'm not gonna really try and grow during a prep. I'm just gonna try and save my strength, you know what I mean? And I think full body is the better one for that. Now I'm bulking, I can kind of handle the extra fatigue in a sense of doing like 2 days on, 1 day off. And I can handle the, kind of like the extra volume or like the extra exercise that comes with like trying to specialize a body part, you know? If this makes sense, let me know. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, it really helps me out a ton if you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and then like watch the video all the way through. You'll notice that these are like vlog style videos. I don't chop them up and edit them. And this is just because it's easier for me to edit, and this is the type of video I would like to watch. You know, there's some content creators who make YouTube videos, and the whole lift is just like, the whole exercise lift is just like a 2 to 4 minute edit. And you're like, what did they even do? You know, through this, you get to see my full top sets. I get to talk to you a bunch. You get to see my reasoning. But if this video is hard to watch, like all the YouTube videos I watch while I do other things. Like I watch YouTube videos while I eat. So I recommend trying that. I think for me, it would just be hard to just sit and watch my videos. But like watching these videos while you eat in a car, I'm not saying you should like do things while you're driving, but like, you know, play it. And it just helps me out a ton. I appreciate you guys. We're on the road to 500 subs. Once I hit 500, I'm gonna do like a big Q&A, because a lot of you guys hit me with questions in the comments. I'll just do one big Q&A video throughout a lift. I think that'll be like a cool 500 sub Q&A that I plan on doing. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Code RudeBoy at Bucked Up saves y'all 20% and helps me out. It's the best way to support me. Thank y'all. Love y'all very much. Y'all have a good one.